Right? The common wisdom is that maturity, the older a person is, the more mature they are. But it's not always the case. There are a lot of people who are much older, but they're not technically mature from my experience. And even if we talk about like calmness, agreeableness, it can be just like the calmness before the storm. There some people, not everyone are not openly aggressive or disagreeable. There are people who are more maybe passive aggressive. They can be very pleasant, very nice at the beginning, but you don't see that they are holding a lot of grudge against you. I'm sure you have met those people. The Enneagram would teach you, maybe out of this, I will cover like 3 Enneagram type here for illustration purposes. So for example, people who belong to the type 3, the achiever, when you first meet them, they can appear very efficient and charismatic and very externally successful. In the traditional sense, nice car, nice house, nice watches, branded clothing. But beneath that is because they have a deep fear of being worthless, and they are very fixated on an image of being successful and socially validated. So if you know them and get to know them better, you might realize that your partner, your husband might be someone who can be a bit deceiving. They are not as nice as they appear. They might have a lot of flaws or bad habits that they don't show at the beginning. And they can be workaholic, very competitive and emotionally not available. Similarly, type 5, the investigator, you might meet them as some people who are very independent, very smart, very strong problem solver, and probably successful as well. But what result in this characteristic and strength might actually be the insecurity of they don't want to be helpless, they don't want to feel incompetent. So they want to focus a lot on hoarding time, resources, and knowledge. They don't want to be feel now vulnerable. And so if you are in a relationship, you might realize that your partner is emotionally withdrawn, or even arrogant or condescending or not available. And lastly, like type 2, the helper, this one might be a bit different from the other two types. They appear as very warm and generous and caring. They have a deep desire to love and take care of other people's needs. They seem perfect. But be careful, because what result in such behaviors might stem from insecurities, that deep down they don't want to feel abandoned and unwanted or unworthy. They fixate on getting love by being helpful. So if you're in a relationship with such a partner, you might realize that they are very insecure and even clingy.